Want to fast track your career and don't know how? Are you waiting for your superior to offer you a promotion? Or do you wonder what more you can do to be seen by your peers? In this video, I'll share my self-proof strategy to help you become a high achiever. Welcome back to my channel where you get videos from me every 2 weeks on Saturdays teaching you how to improve time and stress management in the workplace. The scope of sharing all these tips and strategies with you is to guide you to grow your productivity, avoid burnout, and take the step to the next level in your career. As always, timestamps and resources are linked below. Many of us have been raised that hard work is the only way to fast track our careers. Let our hard work speak for us. Eventually someone will notice us. Let's get straight to the point. Being a valuable company member is critical if you have your eyes set on a better job title or a bigger salary. The more helpful you are in the company, the closer you are to taking the next step in your career. Now the question is, how do you become more valuable? Before I share the one thing you can do to become more valuable, I'd like to share this famous quote from Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Nowadays, more and more people are working hard, and sometimes just doing the same thing with higher intensity and more considerable quantity doesn't mean it brings more value to the company. Running and running to get to the next step in your career, exhausting yourself so you can barely recover from burnout, it's not the solution. And I'm saying this from my own experience. What I'm about to share with you is not a mind-blowing innovation solution, but only a few people take the time to actually do it. And this is self-reflection. Self-reflection is a great way to pause, take a step back, sort your thoughts, and gain perspective on what matters the most for you and the company so that you can go to the next level in your career. Self-reflection is a great way to lower your stress and anchor more in reality while progressing forward. Becoming a high achiever is doing one tiny thing differently from the rest. You don't need to reinvent the wheel or find revolutionary ideas to speed up your career growth. Before you reflect on yourself, you must understand what the company values the most. Know where to add value to make a difference in your career. Please pay close attention to what your supervisors say about the company's growth, their vision, what changes they want to make, what obstacles they currently have, and what targets the company has. Find one thing that you know can help the company to achieve or get closer to that target, and also that makes you excited, fulfilled about doing this, and start focusing on becoming good at it. Some example can be from keeping the team more organized or to bring new clients to the company. See what you want to do and make it your target. To become valuable in one area, you need to understand your strengths and realize how you may best use them to achieve that goal. That's where self-reflection plays a massive role in self-developing and becoming a high achiever. Once you have a target in mind, it's time to get out of your comfort zone. Whenever there is an opportunity in the company around that one thing you set as a target, say yes. Don't think twice or don't get afraid you don't have the right skills. No one had the skills first and experience after. It would help if you expose yourself multiple times to build a muscle and get excellent at something. Sometimes the outcome will be closer to what you want, and sometimes it will be worse. Self-reflection is about questioning yourself in a way that helps you decide whether there is a better or more efficient way of doing certain things in the future. It is practically an ability to determine if you were good in a situation or if you could have been better in that situation. Now, self-reflection doesn't have to happen in a quiet room by the light of a candle. You need to understand how you react in various situations. When you face a situation, the best way to reflect on it is to dissociate from it. Sometimes we get too emotionally involved in a case that make it feels like it's the worst situation, and we are caught in the middle of it. Now you take one step back, get out of that situation, and observe it as a third party watching and analyzing you. Self-reflection helps to improve performance and make better decisions. So can you be your own observer? Can you replay a situation you went through and see what could have been done better? Self-reflection has been part of my life for many years, and creating the ability to take responsibility for the outcome, good or bad, and say this is something I should continue doing and this is something I should find a better way for, helped me create a ramp in my career. You can take my following example and apply it in any situation at work. Let's say you have to do more presentations at work. Let's say you just had a presentation and feel unsatisfied about how things went. When it comes to improving your presentation skills, self-reflection plays a crucial role in improving these skills. After the presentation, you have two options: ignore what happened in the presentation or go back and reflect on what happened during that presentation. Ignoring what happened and moving forward is the reaction that feels easier, but moving forward without reflecting on what just happened will likely make you do the same things next time and keep you from growing. As important as preparing before a presentation, it has at least the same level of importance to reflect and learn from your and others' experiences. When I do self-reflection, these are the steps I'm following. Block 10-15 minutes in your calendar and go through the following questions. What worked well? Why did it work well? What could have worked better? Why didn't it work so well? What things do I have to do differently next time? Pick one or two things from the list above. How am I going to do these things differently? What do I need to do to support these new things? What is the deadline for me to do these things? Always set a deadline for things you want to do. Create an urgency for yourself so you avoid procrastinating. Answering all these questions immediately after the presentation, when all the information and what happened is still fresh, helps you gain more meaningful insights. Next time you have to do a presentation, apply these 1-2 things. Don't take 5 things, only take 1 or 2 things and focus on them in your next presentation. You'll get it better next time. Just trust the process. After this video, watch this video about being intentional, where I'm talking about how being intentional can help you create success in your career. The most significant advantages of self-reflections are: forces you to learn from past experiences, either yours or what others experienced; motivates you to learn because you have a clear target and see the applicability of learning new skills; increases your skill set, which over time these things become more accessible and more manageable, and you'll need less time and energy to do them. You don't have to work hard doing the same things that might not have brought you the career results you are looking for. Instead, continuing to learn, challenge yourself, and understand where to add value to the company. Make it your top priority area to focus and get better will be your key to fast-tracking your career and becoming a high achiever. The question I have for you in this video is: what's one skill set you can improve in your career using self-reflection? If you made it this far and you are not already subscribed, please tap on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Life is more than work. Remember to live it.